Welcome, and welcome again. It's been a while since we talked. Today I want to talk a little bit about Amazon Flex. I made a previous video about Amazon Flex when I had just started with positive reviews. It's been a few months now, and things have definitely changed for sure in the total experience of the program. So the positives of it is pretty obvious if you've tried it. It's flexible. It's convenient, easy money, and I really enjoyed it. Part time work, aside from my regular job, it was easy to get shifts at the time. I did it. I did it very heavily for the holidays, from November till about the first week of January. It was super busy. I was able to get shifts anytime I really wanted to, and the work was easy too. If you know how to run a route, or if you don't know how to run a route, you can teach yourself. It's pretty much common sense. But things have changed since then. I haven't really done any shifts because, in part, I can't get any blocks now. They changed the program a little bit. If you're not, you might be aware of it. You might not be. But when I first started, I was assigned to actual base. So my base was what it was, and when I was trying to get blocks, the only available blocks that would appear in my app were my home base, which is 10, 15 minutes away from where I live, which is why I picked it. So now they have changed it, and it's been a while now. I'm just getting to it to make a video. I was going to see if it hopefully improved, but it really hasn't. So what happens is, instead of being available to only your home base, now you're available to the entire region. So I'm in Maryland, right? So we got Virginia, we got DC close by, right? But there's also a few stations here. So they got a station in Virginia, but that station for me would be about a good 50 minutes to an hour drive to get to that location. So it's not it's not realistic. I'm not going to drive 45 minutes to an hour to get to a base when there's a base 10 to 15 minutes away from me, which is the base I was assigned to originally. So when you're looking for blocks, it was already pretty difficult to get blocks, and you had to get really good with it. You got to kind of tap the screen, and you would grab one eventually. But the only ones that would appear on your screen would be the ones from the base that you're assigned to. Now you got the base you're assigned to, and then you got the other base in Virginia for me. And then they're also doing Amazon Prime now, so you're getting restaurant deliveries as well in the city in DC. For that's my region, so that's the region I'm going to talk about. But I'm pretty sure it's the same everywhere else as well. But so now when I open the app, there's no block sitting there. Before there was blocks sitting there for the most part, and I would just grab one, whichever one worked for me. Now you can't do that. Before, even though if there was no blocks, you could really play with the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, and then when you grab one, it's going to be the one you're assigned to. Now, tap the screen, and you might not even get one. But if you do, chances are, for the most part, it's going to be at a different station. So then you got to release it, because I'm not going all the way out there. So it's become very difficult to get blocks now. That, along with the fact that I know for a fact that there are people out here using bots. What's a bot, you ask? Basically it's a hack. All right, so if you go on eBay or Amazon or anywhere really, I don't know where you can get them. I don't got one, but I've seen them on eBay. It's a device where you basically hack the system, and it's computerized. So instead of tap tap tap, you can only do but so much tapping manually, they got these robots where it does like 1,000 taps per minute. You can't compete with that manually. So with the fact that you're getting all these different locations available to you now, plus the computer, bot, hack, whatever. Somebody like myself, we got no chance of getting any blocks now. So I haven't been doing on Amazon lately. I haven't done Amazon in a while. It's become impossible to get a shift. And I've emailed them. I told them I want to opt out from all the other available depots, but they won't. I told them I don't want those to even appear on my app. I don't want to be available to those places at all. It's not convenient. I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to go an hour out of my way to grab a shift. I'm not going to do that. So I emailed them several times and I told them to take me off, but I guess they won't do it. Now instead of being assigned to an actual location, now you're assigned to an entire region. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced this. I'm sure you have, because it's been a while now. I still want to do Amazon. It was great while it lasted for me. I made decent money doing it. I would always finish my shift before the time was up. So I'm finishing early. I'm still getting paid for the whole shift, which was a blessing in itself. Which it's like an incentive to work faster, to work smarter, because you want to finish earlier and you still getting paid for the whole block. So it was great. It worked out real well. But they need to do something about this. I'm not sure I'm sure there's a lot of other people out here with the same concerns, but maybe if everybody voices their frustration with it, maybe they'll switch it back to the way it was. But right now, it's not even an option for me, unfortunately. So I've had to find other ways to hustle, and there's a couple other programs out there you can do on the side. I'm not gonna get into that today, but let me know what you think. How has your experience been with Amazon since January or since Christmas time? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.